Hey everybody, Tony here handling the camera. Amy's driving. Hopefully it didn't make anybody sick.
Yeah, this snow was from a week ago. Actually, a week and 2 days ago.
Road's a little bumpy through here. Sorry about that.
There's a Blue Ridge Parkway.
Way over there. So, growing up, my dad always said, anytime the snow sticks around for about a week like this, it's waiting on another snow. So, I don't know. You know how olden folks has sayings, and anywho.
I hope that's the case. I want more snow.
Of course, Dad used to have a lot of weird sayings. I probably won't share most of them with you. Rest stop.
There's a fruit stand that I've been meaning to go to over the past, I don't know, decade.
Yeah, they have, it's an apple orchard. Really nice place from what I'm told. They have like...
Show them apple trees.
I did.
Yeah, they have, well, of course you can pick your own apples, or they have cakes and turnovers and all that, apple cider.
I am told the prices are a little high,
Oh, really?
but it's supposed to be really good.
I've never heard anything about it.
Sorry, got a little bit of windshield glare there.
Yeah, it is a dark day. It's supposed to rain. Hopefully that's all it does.
Still got some snow up on the mountains.
There's a flea market.
There's a flea market. They do have, sometimes have military surplus down there. And God knows I can spend some money when it comes to military surplus. I've stopped before and left and it's like, oh my God, really? 150, 200 bucks?
That's how I feel about the Dollar Tree. No, I've never spent $200 at the Dollar Tree in one trip.
Yeah, we'd have to get another vehicle, I think.
Yeah. I've spent 100, but that's usually, that was when they were doing one of those 10% off things, you know, stocking up.
Yeah, I am really sorry how bumpy this is. Hopefully Amy's got some kind of steady
The
feature.
iPhone studies it out pretty good. Alright, so it is 1 week till Christmas Eve. I am super excited, though I still am not in the Christmas spirit. I was for like about a half hour when I saw Santa at the... Okay, he wasn't even dressed like Santa. He just looked like Santa. If he didn't, you know, like, play Santa somewhere, he's really missing out. But anyway, it's just, I don't know, it just hasn't felt like Christmas to me.
So to tell you guys a funny story, one of the guys that works for me, his son had a birthday about, I don't know, a week and a half ago. So they had a party somewhere. There's a few different places. There's like the Fun Factory, I think it is, over in Franklin. They go there quite often. Well, there's actually a few professional Santa Claus impersonators that's around this area, because we do have Santa's Land.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were having a party, and all of a sudden Santa Claus walked in, which it was actually just one of the guys that plays Santa. The real Santa's busy this time of year. But he walks in and the kids go crazy. So Santa goes over, talks to all the kids at the party, you know, wishes the son Abel a happy birthday, has some cake and leaves. And my guy's telling me about that, and I was like, Santa just wanted cake.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
He walked in there, saw a party, said, hey, I'm Santa, I want some cake.
And I'm going to get me some.
And he did. Santa, you can't have birthday cake.
Yeah, really. And, Santa probably could have been, Santa probably would have charged to show up at a birthday party. So.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I'm sure it was a Santa impersonator. The real Santa's probably really busy
Yeah,
this
the
time
real
of year.
Santa's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
He's checking that list.
Checking it twice.
Making sure.
Of who's naughty and nice. I don't think that's how it goes. Alrighty, well, I'm going to stop making you sick for a few minutes. We have a long trip ahead of us. And I'll see you guys in a minute. A second, something like that. Just wanted to jump on here real quick and give you guys a view that's coming up. At least it looked like from a distance it's going to be a nice view. Might be crap. I don't know. You may see this, you may not. Should be coming up in a minute. Wait for it.
I don't even know what we're waiting for.
Yeah, well, I thought there was
There's
a nice.
some cows.
Oh, cows.
No, I think
No, we missed the
those
cows.
are goats, I think.
There's a difference. Yeah, I thought that mountain rail hillside, kind of what I think of it as. Thought it was covered with snow better. Still doesn't look too bad. Wouldn't want to ski down it. There's Amy's forehead.
There is skiing down in
There's
Maggie
Amy's
Valley.
nose. Yeah, there is. They actually make snow, so there's always skiing there. Sneeing. Yeah. Let's go
Woo.
sneeing. Don't know if anybody's noticed, but my hockey mask is kind of hanging out there. Thought I'd share that. Alrighty, well, sorry I got you excited for a view there for nothing. Hopefully the next time it actually is something. I don't know, maybe we'll saw some turkeys on the side of the road earlier.
Really? I missed that.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 of them. But couldn't get to the phone in time to share the turkeys. Alrighty, we'll see you in a second or two. Okay, everybody, we're back. We're going through the Pisgah National Forest. Through a pretty... It's there, it's just behind the trees.
Well, the trees are part of it.
Oh, okay. I guess I couldn't see the forest for the trees.
We're on I-40 going east. Yeah, wait, no, we're going west, right? No,
Maybe we're going west.
we're going west, right? Right?
Heck, I don't know. I'm along for the ride at this point. So I know it looks like the guardrails are going by at warp speed, and that's because they probably are. We keep coming up behind traffic, and Amy's like, my God, they're going slow. Oh, wait, they're going the speed limit.
This is a long drive.
This is a long drive.
125 miles. And I gotta do it again on the way home. Well, I ain't doing it on the way home, but I'll be too tired.
A little interesting thing I wanted to share, we were talking about Santa Claus impersonators. There's a city called Waynesville that's not too far away from where we live that they actually have a Elvis impersonator.
No, he lives in Whittier.
Is he in Whittier?
Yeah, he's right next to us.
And he is like,
Really good.
he's like really good. He has like multiple awards. Wasn't he like best in the nation or something like that at one time?
I don't know, but I know he's been on like late night shows.
Yeah, apparently Elvis impersonating is as a competition is a thing.
I love Elvis. I think he's still out there somewhere.
Well, he is. He's in a rest home in Texas. Oh no, wait, he died. Yeah. Sadly, I think he did pass away at the end. If you haven't watched Bubba Hotep,
He didn't die at the end because there was supposed to be a second one.
yeah, but that was going to be earlier, Bubba Nosferatu,
Oh.
when he was younger.
I really wish they'd made that movie.
Yeah, me too. It's played by the very talented Bruce Campbell.
Oh, I love Bruce Campbell.
But he is, if you haven't seen the movie, you really should. He's Elvis. He got caught up in all the drugs and everything, and decided he was going to kill him if he didn't get clean. So he made a deal with one of the best Elvis impersonators to switch places. So he still toured as an Elvis impersonator. The Elvis impersonator was him. Well, Elvis falls off of a stage, breaks a hip.
The real Elvis.
The real Elvis falls off of a stage, breaks a hip, sets up a nasty infection, goes into a coma. While he was in a coma, the Elvis impersonator dies. So he comes out of it. He's got no proof that he actually is Elvis, and winds up in a nursing home in Texas fighting a Egyptian mummy. So, great movie. I know it sounds crazy, but check it out.
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
And there's this black guy there who swears he's John F. Kennedy.
Yeah. It was all a disguise. They dyed him that color so nobody would know he was still alive. What's that guy's name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's not coming to me right
I can't even
now.
think of anything else to do.
But I mean, great actor, great comedy.
So good.
Not really a Christmas movie.
No.
Alrighty, hope we haven't made anybody sick up to this point. Alright, just wanted to share going down this road. The road has fallen off a few times.
Yeah.
Probably twice, and occasionally rocks just fall off. That's why the big
Mountain
fence,
slide.
yeah, mountain slides through here. One of the guys that works for me drives through here quite often, and one day he was telling me there was a big slide. This was closed for months, and he's like, I came through like 5 minutes before it happened. So you can see there's a lot of rocks and stuff around just waiting to fall. And that kind of reminds me of a story I'll share. We live right next to the Cherokee Reservation. And, I know, of course, a lot of people that are Cherokee.
Cherokee people.
And one of them shared a story with me one time about a little boy named Falling Rock. Well, he was a young kid, but he always wanted to go hunting with his father, but he just wasn't old enough. So his dad kept telling him, no, Falling Rock, one day I'll take you, but not now. So one day his father left for hunting. Falling Rock snuck out of the house, tried to follow his father, got lost, and basically he was never seen or heard from again. They searched and searched, never did find him, and actually they're still searching today, because if you ever go around the reservation, go over the mountain there, you're going to see signs, look out for Falling Rock. So if anybody ever is going through there and they see Falling Rock, let somebody know. Yeah, I thought he was serious when the guy was telling me this right up to the end, and I'm like, crap. Alrighty, so
There's a sign for him right now.
oh, right there, Falling Rock.
And
What we doing?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
These
Yeah.
trucks think I'm crazy now.
It welcomed us.
That's where we grew up.
It's
Right back there at that spot.
It's kind of funny coming down this road. Most of the time I would drive and Amy would be sitting in the passenger seat whimpering when I go between these trucks, and most areas the divider wall's a lot bigger,
Yeah.
and she would be over here whimpering, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Now she's flying down here through here hollering, get out of the way, you can go, mash the gas.
Oh gosh, but one night Tony moved up to North Carolina before I did, and I would come visit him on the weekends. And one time actually this was after we'd already moved up here. I was coming back from Thanksgiving visiting my family, or my mom lived in Ohio at that time. And
there's 207 at that, I think it was a BP.
Exxon back home, it's like 239.
Yeah, no, that's for the off-road diesel I buy, 235.9.
Oh, well, how much is?
Shoot, I can't remember. It's a bit higher. Some nice cars back there.
And one of our favorite places ever, Crystals.
Where's it at?
Well, there's a billboard right there.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the billboard?
I don't know if I did or not.
So y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I didn't know this, but my friend said that Newport is actually kind of a drug hub. So, because we were talking about like meeting up somewhere and spending a night at a hotel, you know, just to hang out and catch up. This is my best friend from high school. And I was like, well, why don't we meet up in Newport? That's about midways. And she's like, Newport? She's like, that's a drug hub. She used to live here, so she knows.
Well, there's just a couple of things we do in Newport. That's sometimes you gotta eat fresh, hot, small, and square Crystals.
Yeah, and we go to the Dollar Tree because this Dollar Tree is awesome.
They do have a big Dollar Tree.
Look how pretty that is.
Hope you caught it.
I gotta stay in my lane.
Sorry if I keep making you sick. Now, I know we've talked about this before, but also in Newport is the Bargain Barn,
Yes.
which I really like. I'll try to get a picture of it when we go by. They have, there's basically food by the pallets in there. You can buy cases, whatever. Sometimes it's scratch and dent food. But, I mean, there's like restaurant-sized cans. You can find some outstanding deals. I like to buy laundry detergent. Ooh, a barbecue bus. That was weird.
There was the grilling pig.
I like to buy...
There's Crystals.
There's Crystals over there. But I get my laundry detergent, dish detergent sometimes by the 5-gallon drum. And of course, there was an incident that happened at the Bargain Barn that haunts my nightmares to this day. Amy thinks it's funny. It was not funny.
This woman was hitting on him, and oh my God, she was a meth head for sure. Oh, ooh.
She was scary. The clothes she was wearing was both way too young for her and way too tight for her. And she kept trying to talk to me. And Amy's like, well, we'll talk to her. Maybe we'll get a deal on something.
I did not. That is a lie.
You said something similar.
I might have said something joking.
So anyway, she keeps trying to talk to me through the whole store. We finally get whatever we were gonna get and leave, and we're going down the road, and I'm looking at the receipt, and sure enough, on some items she didn't charge me full price. I felt so used. Oh my goodness. So now when we go by, Amy's kind of like, hey, you want to go get a deal?
You want to go see your woman? Oh yeah, and Tony wants this so bad.
This is the old Crystal building. I would so buy that and set it up in my backyard.
Yeah, they it used to just be a drive-through, but now you can go in and eat, be all civilized instead of eating your food in the car.
Which the seagulls hate that, I think.
Yeah, was seagulls in that parking lot. There's no sea anywhere in Tennessee. Except for the end of it, C.
I was going to say there's one in the name.
Yeah, but that was weird. But yeah, we fed them French fries. They were happy. There's the Bargain Barn.
There's the Newport Bargain Barn. Love that place. Sadly, it's closed today. Yeah, those seagulls are good catches. You can throw out a handful of French fries and they'll be gone before they hit the ground.
Yeah, they love their French fries.
Apparently.
Ooh, I'm gonna give you a chili pump too.
Oh, the chili cheese puffs are good.
Ooh.
And you know, a lot of people don't know, or maybe you do, Crystal has a really good breakfast.
I've never had their breakfast. I
we always do this. Somewhere we don't get to eat very often, we're like, oh, I'm going to get one of everything. We eat just a little bit, and then the rest of it just sits there.
We'll eat more than a little bit.
Well, that's true.
We have our fair share of empty boxes.
Yeah, I mean, we've honestly polished off a sack full apiece on a trip to Tennessee.
Yeah, we didn't, we don't have a Crystal anywhere near where we live. So we came over here and we went to another town that's a little past where we used to live called Millsboro, Kentucky. And, well, while we were there was Crystals there, we were there, so we ate there. And then on the way home, we stopped in Newport and ate again.
Which I do like to have a few extra Crystal to bunch on going up the road.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting view. It is dry over there.
This is usually a big lake.
Yeah. I guess that's where the seagulls come from.
That's the only place I can figure.
I guess we'd call them lake gulls.
Yeah, you'll be able to see this better in a little bit. We'll be going over a bridge. Y'all asked for longer vlogs. This one's going to be long.
Yeah, as tall as my vehicle is, it's not quite tall enough to
no, but we'll go over the bridge in a little bit. Oh, and there's such a pretty house up here. You would think it belonged. It does not belong in the mountain, well, foothills of Tennessee. And it looks like it should be sitting on a beach somewhere. Oh, there's some pretty angels over there.
Angels that went by really quick.
But yeah, this is there's usually water up to like, I mean, it's just insanely dry.
Now there actually is a road, well, parts of a road out in that. I don't know if you can see it from the video. There's places you can see it, but it's kind of weird.
And there's like smokestacks out there in the middle of because this used to be something and they flooded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see those big old smokestacks. Oh, did we miss that house? No, it's coming up. Glad there's nobody behind us. Like, be like, stupid tourists.
Yeah.
Because obviously we don't have Tennessee tax.
Yeah, but that's wild over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen it that low. You wouldn't know there was water out there from. Yeah, I don't see much.
Yeah, that's insane. But here's those houses. Here's one of them. Yep, there's the pink one.
So yeah, they're like up on stilts, which makes sense that close to the water.
Yeah, because the water, believe it or not,
It's kind of high.
yeah.
And believe it or not, yeah, you can see part of that road down there. It's like broke down in places. Yeah, it's real weird. Alrighty, had some phone difficulties there, but you can kind of see a little water out there. That is normally full. Starting to rain on us, but at least that's not snow.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it's 32. Cows.
Oh, cows. For those of you that haven't seen cows.
Ooh, and skunk. Ooh. Shoo.
Yeah, get close to your screen and sniff. You might have to, well, never mind. Start saying you might have to scratch it a little bit with your finger, but I'd pay for somebody to hurt their screen and blame me. You know, I'm telling you, we need scratch and sniff TV. That would be fun.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. It'd be good on the, like the eating channel, but I can think of situations
It's really
that,
pretty out there.
Yep, stay on the road.
I'm just like my ball. Look at something and I drive towards it.
Ridge Lane. Gonna get the feed bag on here at the Cracker Barrel when we get up to it.
And the Cracker Barrel just happens to be on.
So slow down here. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. The Cracker Barrel is on Cracker Road. Trying to take a picture.
White button. I think that's it. Okay.
So anyway, Cracker Barrel has great food. Love their breakfast. I actually, if it was later in the day, I would get their fried chicken. Oh my goodness, their fried chicken is good. So I won't torture you guys with pictures of food. Or then again, I may. But talk to you after the meal. All right, so done at Cracker Barrel, back on the road. We are stuffed.
So stuffed.
So stuffed. I had a big meal. Holiday sampler that I had. It had bacon, sausage, country ham, 2 eggs, biscuits, gravy, cinnamon bun, fried apples, hash brown casserole, grits.
And it was all like for $8.99.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
And I got the pancake platter. It had 3 pancakes, bacon, and eggs, and it was only like 30 cents cheaper. So I feel like I got rich. But we are stuffed.
So something interesting No Guts, No Glory said in a video a while back is that you can order like sausage, gravy, and biscuits and get unlimited gravy and biscuits. But it's not on the menu. So I asked a waitress about it a few visits back, and she's like, well, it's not exactly on the menu, but pretty much anything of course they have unlimited biscuits. They'll just keep bringing them. She's like, you know, if you want some gravy with your meal, you can get a bowl of gravy. If you want more, we'll give you another bowl of gravy. So you can pretty much get that with anything. Now, I don't know if that's every Cracker Barrel. I'm guessing it is, but they have great sawmill gravy. They have great biscuits. Oh my God, their chicken breast. Anyway, just ate and I'm going on about it.
Their country ham was really good.
Yeah, I really like country ham, but I'm kind of picky about it.
Yeah, I'm really picky about it too. That one I think could have stood a little bit more salt.
Yeah.
And the bacon could have stood some more smoking, or just more flavor, period. At least mine. Or my taste buds could just be off this morning.
Well, not going to bore you. Going to get off here again. See you in a minute or two. Well, we're coming up on Norris Lake. A lot of us grew up with Norris Lake. I mean, I remember being on a boat out in the middle of it. I remember swimming in it. Got a boat dock over there.
It's a bit low right now.
It is a bit low right now.
It's usually way up above those banks.
So,
or way up those banks.
yeah, like I say, big part of our childhood.
And here's Bean Station. This is basically a town set up to be a speed trap. Basically, they have nothing. Oh, and fireworks. There are like, I don't know how many fireworks stores in this one little town. And then they have a radio station, something called Salvage One. Ooh, I wonder what that is.
Yeah, it's closed, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's just a speed trap.
Now, back in the day, this was 30 years ago, I don't know, they had, there was like textiles over here. They had, I think, a furniture plant or two. I mean, they employed a lot of people, but you know, through different deals and whatnot, a lot of that stuff, apparel has gone to other countries, and they just kind of dried up around here.
Yeah, it's the same way with where we grew up. It was nothing but factories.
Yeah, I mean, there was mobile home factories, there was furniture factories, there was several textile mills. I actually worked my way through college in the warehouse of a textile mill, And I mean, it was big. At one time, our town employed more people than lived there. And sadly, that's just not the case anymore.
No, a lot of people I went to high school with, they're working like fast food jobs and stuff. It's just really sad.
Not that there's anything wrong with food service.
No, there's nothing wrong with food service. It's just so many people I went to high school with just didn't go to college and stuff, and it's just so sad. And my friend was telling me that a lot of people we grew up with are now meth heads, and that's really bad. Apparently that's really bad where we grew up now.
Yeah, before my father passed away, probably been about 5 years ago now. And of course I went to another state for work purposes, and he would come up every so often, or I would talk to him every so often, and it was bad every time. He would be like, you remember this person? Well, they got killed. You know, you remember that person? Well, they committed suicide. And I mean, it's really sad to kind of, see a place you grew up go downhill so much.
Yeah, I mean, there's been murders. Somebody I went to high school with, I know he committed suicide. Yeah, it's just bad. This is normally a really pretty area if it wasn't so dreary today. It's 38 and raining, and it is cold. Well, we're going to get off of here and not bore you because this video is going to be long.
So we're heading over Clinch Mountain. Normally this is a lot better view when it's sunny. Looks like they didn't get any snow.
No, we got all this now.
I think we got all the snow.
All my friends over here in Tennessee were jelly.
Now somewhere down through here is the neon church, or that's kind of what I call it. They have a big neon cross. And then here's a field. Yep, there it is.
It's not that big.
It's not that big. Memories of things change over time.
It was huge in my mind.
It was huge in my mind. Oh well. Maybe one day I can get rich and I'll buy them a really big neon cross and just sneak out there in the middle of the night and install it and then run away.
Do you remember that church on the way to Middlesboro? It's like, have you met God or something like that? It's this huge sign. And it's in this steep curve, and it's like you're reading it, you're like, well, I'm about to, because I'm gonna die. Oh, good times. There's the Clinch Mountain Pool Hall. That place just looks so nasty, and it's always looked nasty.
You know, a funny thing, many years ago, coming up through here, we broke down. And this was when I was a kid. I mean, I don't know if I was even in high school yet, but we broke down right about there. And I'm wanting to say it was kind of bad weather. We had to walk there. This was before cell phones, folks. I'm that old. And had to call for a wrecker. So, I had a great time. I was shooting pool with them, and
They gave him a sandwich.
they did. They don't generally have food there, but somehow they scrounged up a few pieces of bread and some bologna and gave me a sandwich, and they found a Coke somewhere because generally it's alcohol in it, but I mean, yeah, they were nice as they could be. They really were.
I mean, we don't know that that's the same people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's changed hands several times since then.
Oh, and up through here somewhere, you all are going to see,
Maybe,
because I can't remember if it's right through here or where it is. There's a pipe running out of the side of this hill. And you're probably thinking, why? Well, supposedly this water is so amazing. People used to get down. There's people parked parked here right now doing it.
Yeah, hopefully I can. Yep, coming up. There's the pipe.
Yep, the water's supposed to be so amazing. I remember this when I was little. You'd go down there. They didn't have a pipe back then. You had to crawl your butt over the guardrail and go down there into the creek or whatever.
Well, there was a small pipe. It was about a foot long coming out of the hillside.
Yeah, but you had to get over to it. Now it's much handier.
You know I tried it when I was little. I never found it to be that great.
I don't remember it.
But I know, neighbors of mine would bring gallon jugs over and get gallon after gallon after gallon and take it home. And, like that, they're lined up now getting it.
Now I'm such a germaphobe. It's like, I don't know what's in it. Do I need to break out my straw filter thingy? Really? What kind of bacteria might be in that water?
Yeah. Well, it's just a spring somewhere up there. All of our water comes out of the ground
It's no
somewhere.
different than well water.
Yeah, it's no different than well water.
We should have brought some jugs.
Nah, I really wouldn't. I don't know. I guess I could have got a jug and took it home to Mom.
Exhaust from the road and dirt's got to be getting up in that pipe.
Oh, it was a few feet off the ground. I don't know. It's possible.
It's blowing around.
Yeah. But the water's always running. So, well, yeah, I hope you guys didn't see that.
Oh, I really hope y'all didn't see that. I don't know if that was a deer or a dog.
Yeah, let's just not discuss that.
Sorry about that.
So this is a newer road.
Yeah.
The old road used to be like over there.
No, this is still the same road.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just wider.
Okay, I guess we get on down is where it forked off.
Yeah.
Getting older, memories go into pot. Things hurt on me that I didn't even know I had before. To the point I go to the doctor, it's like, Doc, my leg's been giving me some trouble. Well, with your age, you can expect that. So anyway.
You're not even going to fix it. Nope, nothing I can do.
No real fix for it. So anyway.
Yeah, like my doctor, I told him, I said my nails have been breaking a lot lately, and I asked him if it was something, because I've always had really good, thick, strong nails. And he's like, when you're 33, you're practically got 1 foot in the grave. And I was like, 34. He said, well, see? He messes with me like that all the time. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my nails. I'm just getting old. Oh, here's this. We have officially reached the county we were raised in. See, son?
Yep, we got it, I think.
He's not showing you nothing, y'all.
Well, I'm trying to. I thought I saw the sign in the camera.
Used to be a much prettier sign. Well, it was more like rustic and stuff. Now Tazewell, this town we grew up in, burned in the Civil War. And part of the Civil War took place in the town we lived in.
There's actually a cemetery not too far from the high school. I remember walking to it when I was in high school, that there's several Civil War era graves.
Yep.
There's, I couldn't, excuse me, sorry. I couldn't tell you how many. It's been so long since I've been there. But some people call it the Irish Cemetery also.
That is the name of it, the Irish Cemetery.
Because it's like the Civil War part is like a back section. And apparently they actually had like a battle, I don't know how big it was, but right on that spot. Because I remember there's like a fence. And they were like, okay, on this side of the fence, there was like a skirmish and something else happened over here.
Yeah, and there's a hospital up there there's a hill next to it. We always called it Hospital Hill. And they found cannonballs, all kinds of stuff.
It's really kind of sad. there's about 10 years between me and Amy when we went through high school, thereabout, and a lot of this stuff they never even mentioned to her when she was in there.
No. Yeah, public school systems, they fart strip.
Yeah, that was the road.
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of but like documents got lost because the courthouse burned. I sure wish it was a prettier day.
Yeah. A funny little story about our courthouse over here.
And this is normally filled with water too. They must not have been getting much rain around here.
I don't know. But when they first, founded the courthouse, whatever you do to a courthouse, build it, say, hey, it's a courthouse. They had the council court on the first day because the judge was falling over drunk and couldn't get in there.
Hey everyone, it's Amy. So we're on our way home. Stopped at the Dollar Tree in Tazewell, where we used to live, and it was awesome. Oh my goodness, I wish our Dollar Tree it's bigger than our Dollar Tree, it's cleaner than our Dollar Tree, it was well stocked. I found stuff that I can't find at my Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I really should have went in to see if one of my besties from high school and middle school was at work today, but I didn't think she'd be at work on a Sunday, but I could be wrong. I hope I didn't miss her. Yeah, had a good time spending time with my family. Got to see my mom and my granny and papa and my uncle and aunt and my 2 nephews and my other mom. And yeah, so it was a really good day. I'm just really tired. My nephews are a bit rowdy, but they're sweet kids. It was fun watching them open their Christmas gifts. It is still dark and dreary, and yeah. So yeah, I am tired. It's 3:30. We're gonna stop at 2 more Dollar Trees if I don't poop out first. This is gonna be such a long video. Those of you that love the long ones, you're gonna love it. So yeah, I'm just tired. I know you're like, I mean, you said that. But it's the first day of my vacation. Woo! Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Hope you have a wonderful week next week. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow. So we're gonna go eat some burgers. Well, we're gonna stop at another Dollar Tree first, and then we're gonna go eat some burgers. And yeah, that's it. So be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video, and I'll see you next time.